Welcome to the Spikes Cafe Game of the Week on Dry River Radio. All season long, listen to your favorite athletes compete on the Dry River Radio app for free, or watch the games for free by going to www.dryriverservices.com. Now let's go to coverage of today's game with your award-winning broadcaster, Joey Dean.
And a very pleasant good evening to all of you, and welcome to your Spikes Cafe High School Football Game of the Week, right here on Dry River Radio. My name is Joey Dean. Alongside me is H this evening. As Jen has the night off, she's got a wedding to DJ tomorrow, and so she's setting up for that. But H has got me. You're going to run the camera tonight, right, buddy? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So H has got you all covered as the media extraordinaire that he is at 8 years old.
I'm pretty talkative.
You are pretty talkative. You talked all the way here, and after we got here, and even right up till now. So, yeah. But this is your Bank 7 Montezuma pregame show. When you need a community bank that has all the amenities of a big town bank, but doesn't necessarily treat you like the big town, big city banks do, you want Bank 7 in Montezuma. Bank 7 has that community touch. They know you by name, and they will treat you like family. And they have all the things that the big city banks have. Check them out online at bank7.com. It's Bank 7 in Montezuma, proud sponsor of high school football here on Dry River Radio. We have a matchup for you tonight. Satanta looking for their first win of the season. The Indians have struggled a little bit, just 8 guys on the field in pregame warm-ups, so they're going to be playing with the bare minimum tonight against Minneola, who is 3-1 on the year. The Wildcats, had 18 kids out there practicing. The Wildcats averaging a total of 37.5 points per game in their 4 games so far this season. Satanta averaging 6.5. In fact, the Indians have scored just 26 points in their first 4 games, and Minneola has scored 150. It'll come down to who can control the line of scrimmage, and can Satanta keep up with Minneola with just 8 guys. They're going to wear down playing both sides of the ball. Some guys to look at for the Minneola Wildcats. Levi Lang is one guy to keep an eye on, as he's averaging 146.5 yards per game passing. Rushing, Tyson Klotz averaging just over 120 yards per game, and the top target for the Wildcats is Kals Aldrich, who averages 48.3 receiving yards per game. Lang will also run it, as he's the do-everything guy. We'll see Klotz throw the ball a little bit as well, as this is a very balanced Minneola offense. The Wildcats have been good for a few years now, and they are looking like another top team in 8-man Division II, and they've got this district. They'll make the playoffs no matter what in this district, but it looks like they've got a stranglehold on the district with Deerfield, Satanta, and then Ashland Buckland, which is not eligible for the postseason, as they've had to play some 6-man football and such, a little bit of 8-man here and there, putting a schedule together at the last minute because they had to consolidate because they didn't have enough kids. So Ashland Buckland not eligible for the postseason, though they're still listed in the district standings. But the 3 teams in the district should make their way into the playoffs, be determined on who the number 1 seed is coming out of this district, and my bets would be on the Minneola Wildcats. We'll take a break, we'll come back, and we'll look at some other games around the area for this evening. This is the Spikes Cafe Game of the Week right here on Dry River Radio.
Hello everyone, it's me Harrison, and I want to tell you about Spikes Cafe. Have you tried them out yet? If not, then you are missing out. Not only do they have fantastic breakfast and awesome lunch specials, but they also cater and have a food truck. So there is no excuses for not eating Spikes Cafe. They are open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And on Ingles Home Football Friday, they stay open until 6. So go visit them today on Main Street or visit them on Facebook. Spike's Cafe only in
Graph Inc. is your printing solution nationwide and the only place I do my printing business. Hello everyone, it's me, Joey Dean. When I need business cards, flyers, banners, or even just graphic design, I call my friends at Graph Inc. They can print you pretty much anything and have it arrive at your door in short order. Scale tickets, carbon sheets, or whatever you need printed. The professionals at Graph Inc. will make sure that you're putting your best foot forward. They're a 24/7 printer too, so don't worry if it's 7 p.m. on a Friday. They will still make sure you're taken care of. Find them online at gigc.us. The only place I trust for my printing needs is Graph Inc. Make the best decision you could make for a fun weekend and visit Poor Decisions in Elkhart, Kansas. Open Thursdays from 7 p.m. to midnight and Friday and Saturdays from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Poor Decisions is there to help you unwind after a hard week or escape the kids and in-laws. They host monthly karaoke, live music, special parties, and more. Plus, they have a comfortable outdoor patio where you can take in the evening games. With cold drinks and bar appetizers, Poor Decisions has you covered. Visit them at 820 Border Avenue in Elkhart. The best weekend decision is Poor Decisions. At Bank 7, they believe that if you help build a stronger community, you build a stronger bank. They're committed to acting with the highest level of integrity in everything they do and in every relationship with their customers. Whether you want a one-on-one relationship with your banker or 24/7 mobile banking access, Bank 7 in Montezuma or Copeland is there for you. For more info, visit bank7.com. Bank 7, their best investment is you. Member FDIC. Bank 7 is a proud supporter of the South Gray Rebels. You may not know this yet, but your weekend breakfast spot is about to be the same place you take the family out of an evening. That's right, we're talking about Golden Corral. The same buffet that serves steak, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and everything else you love transforms on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings from 8 to 11 to the best breakfast buffet around. Omelet station, hash browns, breakfast casserole, waffles, cinnamon rolls, biscuits, and gravy. Oh man, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Of course, you can visit Golden Corral all week long, and you should. But if you really want to get your day going, you want to stop in for breakfast at Golden Corral Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning, or go to goldencorral.com and order GC on the go anytime. Golden Corral, 1727 East Kansas Plaza in Garden City. If you need a place to cash your paycheck or are looking for a little extra cash, stop by AAA Pawn and Armory. AAA Pawn and Armory has a wide selection of slightly used items such as TVs, guitars, golf clubs, tools, jewelry, and more. They also have a large inventory of rifles, shotguns, and handguns, as well as ammo in stock. So whether you are looking for your next firearm, TV, or other item, or you just need to cash a check or pawn something for a little extra money, don't go anywhere but AAA Pawn and Armory, 132 West Kansas Avenue in Garden City. Pike Insurance is an independent insurance agency. What does that mean? Well, they represent many different companies, which gives you the ability to choose the best carrier for your insurance needs. They strive to educate you on the best options available to you. Pike Insurance has a Buckland location at 120 North Main, as well as a location in Minneola at 201 South Main, or you can find them at pikeinsuranceKansas.com. Don't get confused trying to figure out what insurance you need. Let Pike Insurance help you through the process. Pike Insurance in Minneola and Buckland.
Hello everyone, it's me Harrison, and I want to tell you about Spike's Cafe. Have you tried them out yet? If not, then you are missing out. Not only do they have fantastic breakfast and awesome lunch specials, but they also cater and have a food truck. So there is no excuses for not eating Spike's Cafe. They are open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And on Ingles Home Football Friday, they stay open until 6. So go visit them today on Main Street or visit them on Facebook. Spike's Cafe only in Ingles, Kansas.
And welcome back to Minneola as we get ready for this ball game between Satanta and Minneola. We got your starting lineups for this game. As we have for Satanta, Case Winta, a 5'7", 119-pound freshman. Javi Yorwidikwe, a 5'10", 138-pound sophomore. Caden Zabel, a 6 foot, 132-pound sophomore. Edgar Nahara, a 5'8", 137-pound junior. Roman Salazar, a 5'8", 217-pound senior. Adrian Aguilar, 5'8", 167-pound junior. And Osvaldo Flores, a 5'5", 224-pound sophomore. And Monte Sowers, a 6 foot, 401-pound junior. For Minneola, it'll be 5'10", 156-pound sophomore Coy Dennison, 5'11", 154-pound senior Levi Lang, 5'9", 150-pound sophomore Ethan Espinoza, 5'6", 155-pound senior Tyson Klotz, 5'11", 183-pound freshman Brody Norton, 5'11", 153-pound senior Guillermo Dominguez, 5'9", 166-pound junior Carson Weideman, and 5'8", 140-pound sophomore Kaus Aldridge. That is your starting lineups for this ball game as they are out on the midfield stripe, getting the coin toss all taken care of. And we will take this opportunity to look at other games played here tonight across Southwest Kansas, as brought to you by Graph Inc., our Graph Inc. scoreboard. Last night, Ashland defeated Deerfield 71-57. Stanton County defeated Syracuse 56-8. Tonight, we've got Liberal at Garden City. Dodge City's at Great Bend. Ulysses hosts Goodland. Colby is at Holcomb. Scott City at Hugoton. Larned at Cimarron. Oakley will host Plainville. Ness City at Wichita County. South Gray at Meade. Kinsley at Spearville, Kiowa County at Udall. Sublette hosts Elkhart. Wallace County will host Greeley County. Satanta is at Minneola. That's our game here on Dry River Radio. South Central at Maxville. Hodgman County at Stafford. Dighton at Logan Palco. West Kent hosting Cheyenne. Moscow at Ingalls. And Tri-Plains Brewster is at Western Plains. That is tonight's games across Southwest Kansas as they finish up the coin toss out at the midfield stripe. We are waiting for them to finish that up here as we get ready for this game. We'll go ahead and take one more quick break, come back with your opening kickoff. This has been your Bank 7 Montezuma pregame show, your Spikes Cafe Game of the Week on Dry River Radio.
Hello everyone, it's me Harrison, and I want to tell you about Spike's Cafe. Have you tried them out yet? If not, then you are missing out. Not only do they have fantastic breakfast and awesome lunch specials, but they also cater and have a food truck. So there is no excuses for not eating Spike's Cafe. They are open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And on Ingles Home Football Friday, they stay open until 6. So go visit them today on Main Street or visit them on Facebook. Spike's Cafe, only in Ingles, Kansas.
Graph Inc. is your printing solution nationwide and the only place I do my printing business. Hello everyone, it's me, Joey Dean. When I need business cards, flyers, banners, or even just graphic design, I call my friends at Graph Inc. They can print you pretty much anything and have it arrive at your door in short order. Scale tickets, carbon sheets, or whatever you need printed. The professionals at Graph Inc. will make sure that you're putting your best foot forward. They're a 24/7 printer too, so don't worry if it's 7 p.m. on a Friday. They will still make sure you're taken care of. Find them online at gigc.us. The only place I trust for my printing needs is Graph Inc. Make the best decision you could make for a fun weekend and visit Poor Decisions in Elkhart, Kansas. Open Thursdays from 7 p.m. to midnight and Friday and Saturdays from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Poor Decisions is there to help you unwind after a hard week or escape the kids and in-laws. They host monthly karaoke, live music, special parties, and more. Plus, they have a comfortable outdoor patio where you can take in the evening games. With cold drinks and bar appetizers, Poor Decisions has you covered. Visit them at 820 Border Avenue in Elkhart. The best weekend decision is Poor Decisions.
Welcome back to Minneola as we're ready for the opening kick of this ball game between Minneola and Satanta. The Indians won the toss. They elected to receive. Joey Dean and H with you. What up, H?
Hello.
You ready for some football, buddy?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I'm controlling the camera here.
That's
which is
right.
kinda
You
hard.
are the camera guy today. And if it helps you, you can look at this screen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look out the window.
Okay,
Should
here's
be
the opening
helpful.
kick as it'll go from right to left. It'll be fielded, and no, it won't, as it'll go out the back of the end zone. He ended up misplaying it at the 5. And goes out of the back of the end zone. It'll be first down and 10 for Satanta to start this ball game, all at their own 15-yard line. Just getting underway here in your Spikes Cafe game of the week. See how well H runs the camera here. I may end up having to take it over from him and do it all.
Yay.
Stats and scoreboard and everything.
Sorry.
It
I
is
haven't
hard to
done
read
this.
the Satanta numbers, so we'll try to do our best here.
Really?
As there's the snap, they'll pitch it near side and wrapped up and brought down quickly
It was all
by
still there.
Dennison was the carrier. And that looked like Zabel, Caden Zabel, number 9 there on the carry. So he picks up 2, and it'll be second down and 8 for the Indians. They'll go under center, and now the whistles will blow the play dead as we have a false start penalty on the Indians.
What does that mean?
That means whistles blow the play so the clock stopped. That's what that meant.
That means stopped? Okay, so it's...
So it'll be second down and 13 here for the Indians
Second to... Oh.
from
okay.
their own 12-yard line.
Wait, 13 what?
13 yards.
Huh?
So second and 13, they're in the huddle are the Indians. Now they'll come out. So they've got the big man. That is Roman Salazar in the backfield. Out of the gun they work. Rolling out is the quarterback, looking deep. He's going to fire it deep. This one's going to be knocked away, almost intercepted. 2 Wildcats went up for it. It was Levi Lang and Guillermo Dominguez who both went up from it and knocked it away from each other. And it'll bring up third down and 13 for the Indians. As Case went to the quarterback. It's 0 for 1 on the day. So third down and 13. Minute 13 to go here in this first quarter.
Wait, what does it mean by min?
They'll send 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. A work out of the gun. Empty backfield for Wenta. Sends a man in motion. There's a snap. He'll hand it to the motion man who's wrapped up and brought down immediately. As I didn't see who carried that. I believe it was Abel again. And it'll be a loss of about 3. It'll bring up fourth down for the Indians. They'll punt this one away. And it's going to check that. They're going to bobble the snap in the backfield. And it'll be first down for Minneola at the 2. I'll just take over the camera, buddy.
Oh, but can it still be on the radio?
You can still be on the radio. You're just not keeping up over there.
Okay, I've never done
So
that
first and
before.
goal. I know you've never done that. That's why you got to pay attention and
Grab my
learn.
notebook.
You don't need your notebook. First down and goal from the 2 for the Wildcats. .36 to play in this first quarter. They'll hand it off up the middle, easy peasy, into the end zone. Goes Tyson Klotz for a 2-yard touchdown. And the Wildcats are on the board, 6-0. So 6-0 Minneola. They'll go for two here. Back to throw is Lang. Looking. Fires it. Connects with Aldridge. The two-point conversion is good. And with 10:33 to go in this first quarter, it's 8-0 Minneola. This is your Spikes Cafe Game of the Week right here on Dry River Radio.
At Bank 7, they believe that if you help build a stronger community, you build a stronger bank. They're committed to acting with the highest level of integrity in everything they do and in every relationship with their customers. Whether you want a one-on-one relationship with your banker or 24/7 mobile banking access, Bank 7 in Montezuma or Copeland is there for you. For more info, visit bank7.com. Bank 7, their best investment is you. Member FDIC. Bank 7 is a proud supporter of the South Gray Rebels.
Eight nothing in favor of the Minneola Wildcats. 10:33 to play here in this first quarter. On a 2-yard run from Tyson Klotz. They got the two-point conversion as well. After a botched snap on the punt for Satanta, gave the ball to the Wildcats at the Satanta 2. Joey Dean live from Minneola, Kansas. Senior night here for the Wildcats. So they'll kick this one off. And this time it'll be fielded at about the 5. Out across the 10, 15 to the 17 where he's wrapped up and brought down. And that's where it'll be first down and 10 for the Indians. Second possession of the game for Satanta. $10:26 to play here in this first quarter. Satanta in the huddle. Like I said in pregame, they only have 8 players tonight. So everybody playing Iron Man. The center is the biggest guy on the field, 401 pounds. Cuenta will send a man in motion. There's a snap. He fakes the pitch. He's going to keep it himself and just get eaten alive in the backfield. It'll be a loss of about 6 yards. Bring up second down and long. So second and long. Approaching 10 minutes to play here in this first quarter. 8-0 Minneola. Satanta will break the huddle. Indians moving left to right on your radio. Under center is Wenta with an I formation behind him. Turns, hands it off to the first back through, who's cut down. That is Salazar on the carry. And Salazar picks up about 1, make it 3rd and 15. Tough sledding so far for the Indians here against this very good Wildcat club. Wentell send a man in motion. Turns, flips it to him. He's going to lead block for him and doesn't do a good job of it as the man he was blocking got right through him. That was Nahara on the carry. Nahara picks up maybe 1 or 2. It'll be 4th down and long, and another punt situation for the Indians. We'll see if they can make this one happen. They get it off, and it's a very short punt, and it'll bounce at the 20, and then it's touched by a Wildcat at about the 22. He's wrapped up and brought down, and scooping it up was Espinoza. With Indians all around, he tried to surprise them, and they were able to wrap him up and bring him down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball at the 23 of Satanta. 8:33 to play in this quarter. 8-0 Minneola. Lang will work out of the gun. He's got Klotz in the backfield with him. Turns, hands it to him right up the middle. And he can't break the ankle tackle from Salazar. And Klotz will pick up about 3.5 or so. Be second down for the Wildcats. Ball just inside the 20-yard line of Satanta. Out of the gun will work Lang. Sends a man in motion. That's Aldridge. He'll hand it off. And breaking a couple of tackles, getting into the open field and racing to the end zone will be Espinoza. And Espinoza runs it in from about 20 yards out. And the Wildcats have their second score of the game. They'll go for 2 here. Lang with Klotz in the backfield with him. He'll send Aldridge in motion, who now goes behind him. He hands it to Klotz, who's just going to walk in for the 2-point conversion. 16-0 in favor of Minneola. 7:49 to go in this first quarter. This is your Spikes Cafe Game of the Week right here on Dry River Radio.
You may not know this yet, but your weekend breakfast spot is about to be the same place you take the family out of an evening. That's right, we're talking about Golden Corral, the same buffet that serves steak, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and everything else you love. Transforms on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings from 8 to 11 to the best breakfast buffet around. Omelet station, hash browns, breakfast casserole, waffles, cinnamon rolls, biscuits, and gravy. Oh man, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Of course, you can visit Golden Corral all week long, and you should. But if you really want to get your day going, you want to stop in for breakfast at Golden Corral Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning, or go to goldencorral.com and order GC on the go anytime. Golden Corral, 1727 East Kansas Plaza in Garden City.
$16-0 Minneola with the lead. 7:49 to go here in this first quarter of play. The Wildcats have utilized short field so far in this first half. Starting their drives at the 2 in the 23 of Satanta. Wildcats will kick it away for the third time today. Klotz will kick it off. And here is the kick, and it's fielded at about the 5-yard line, out across the 10-15, and at the 20. Brought down is the return man, as that was Nahara. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Indians from about the 21-yard line. Next week, we'll be in Montezuma, Kansas, as Sublette will take on South Gray. We'll have that game for you right here on Dry River Radio and DryRiverServices.com. We'll send 2 receivers out to the right, one back in the backfield with Wenta. He'll turn, he'll hand it off. The ball is fumbled, and it's recovered by the Minneola Wildcats. As fumbling it was Nahara. And Nahara with the fumble. We'll give the ball right back to Minneola. 7:42 to go in the quarter. Wildcats already leading this 16-0. They've started the 2, the 22, and now the 18. Working out of the gun will be Lane. He has Klotz in the backfield with him. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff to Klotz, keep it himself. Lang wrapped up, gets away from one man, gets away from another. Now he's jogging into the end zone for the 19-yard touchdown scamper. So Lang was able to escape the defenders. And he has the touchdown, and Minneola extends their lead now. 22-0 with the 2-point conversion coming. It's Aguilar in the backfield. And Aguilar looking to throw. Now he's going to look to run. He lowers his shoulders, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. 7:34 to play here in this first quarter. It's 24-0 Minneola. This is your Spikes Cafe Game of the Week right here on Dry River Radio.
If you need a place to cash your paycheck or are looking for a little extra cash, stop by AAA Pawn and Armory. AAA Pawn and Armory has a wide selection of slightly used items such as TVs, guitars, golf clubs, tools, jewelry, and more. They also have a large inventory of rifles, shotguns, and handguns, as well as ammo in stock. So whether you are looking for your next firearm, TV, or other item, or you just need to cash a check or pawn something for a little extra money, don't go anywhere but AAA Pawn and Armory, 132 West Kansas Avenue in Garden City.
Join us on Sunday on Dry River Radio from 7 to 9 for the Good Morning. Every Sunday from 7 to 9 at 7 o'clock we'll have a message from Pastor John Harms of the First Southern Baptist Church in Garden City, as well as messages from other area pastors and great Christian music. Only on Dry River Radio, it's the Good Morning from 7 to 9 every Sunday. 24-0, Minneola leading the Satanta Indians here. 7:34 to go in this first quarter. A lot of the Minneola players wearing pink undershirts or pink socks. Of course, October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So they're showing their support. Lots of pink ribbons and streamers all over the stands here on the home side. Clots will kick it off for Minneola. He kicks this one away. It'll be fielded, brought out across the 20 to the 25, where he's knocked out of bounds. The return man, that was Nahara. And there is a flag on the return. So what's up?
So, what you said, it's kind of like at my school. It's Red Ribbon Week. Next week is going to be Red
Ribbon Week.
Red Ribbon Week. And, for first grade, kindergarten, preschool, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, I think, fourth grade, and fifth grade, sixth grade, yeah. And the grades on is gonna be, so for us, it's gonna be, bully free. For the older students, like fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, is free alcohol and drug freeness.
Oh, all right. Nahara takes a pitch around the right side. He'll get to the 19. It's a gain of a couple for Nahara, as it has been tough sledding for Satanta so far in this game. 24-0 our score. Indians with the football once again, but they have failed to get a first down in their first couple of possessions. They've had a botched snap on a punt, then they punted one away, and then they fumbled the football. Now they've got second down and about 8. Wenta will work out of the gun. He'll take the snap, hand it off. Nahara going to be swallowed in the backfield and brought down. It'll be a loss back toward the original line of scrimmage and then some. Make it a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll be third down and 11 for the Indians. Approaching 7 minutes to play in this first quarter. It's already well in hand. The Wildcats have been dominant from the outset.
And I really I'm not that good at drawing, but I'm making a comic in my notebook.
Here's a handoff up the middle, and it looks like it was Salazar on the carry.
And it's only Stickman, and I'm not that good at drawing, but it has chapters, and if you read it, the cover of the first page, like the front page, is a picture of Super H, which is a superhero.
Satanta to punt here, and this punt is partially blocked. It'll roll out to the 30 and go out of bounds there, but it was partially blocked, and with 5:52 to play here in this first quarter, Minneola gets the ball back. I think everybody's good on hearing about your drawings and everything right now, buddy. So they're tuning in to hear the game, not about Super H, your superhero comic book that you're writing, though it is cool that you're writing a comic book.
So, yeah. Super H is me as a superhero.
Okay, I think we kind of figured that out, but
he has a cape.
All right.
Like Super.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats here. They'll send a receiver out to either side, one back in the backfield with Lang. As he'll take the snap, hand it off to that back, as it is Espinoza. He's fighting for yardage. He's got about 7 yards, still on his feet, fighting forward. And he's going to be close to the 25 of Satanta. Be a pickup of about 8 yards. Nice run there. Espinoza continued to fight forward. It'll be second down and short. Once again, apologize if the camera's a little bit behind. H was going to run the camera, but it turns out he just doesn't have the attention span to do it. And I'm trying to do stats and the score clock and everything else as well. I'm working on it.
Never done that before. Never, ever.
Lang will turn. He'll hand it off to Klotz around the near side. Klotz breaks one tackle, breaks two tackles, breaks three, almost breaks three tackles as he's finally brought down. It'll be a first down for the Wildcats as he picks up about 8 yards, and they'll move the sticks. $24-0 lead for the Wildcats. Lang will work out of the gun once again. Ball to 13. Turns, hands it off. No, he faked the handoff to Espinoza, and nobody caught it. And he will once again jog into the end zone for the second straight possession. So that one from about 13 yards out. 2 carries for Lang and 2 touchdowns. The extra point coming from the Wildcats. Aldridge out of the gun will roll out. He'll throw a pass, and it is caught by Cash Lang. And the 2-point conversion is successful. 32-0. Minneola with the lead. 4:27 to play in the first quarter. This is Spike's Cafe Game of the Week right here on Dry River Radio.
Pike Insurance is an independent insurance agency. What does that mean? Well, they represent many different companies, which gives you the ability to choose the best carrier for your insurance needs. They strive to educate you on the best options available to you. Pike Insurance has a Buckland location at 120 North Main, as well as a location in Minneola at 201 South Main, or you can find them at pikeinsuranceKansas.com. Don't get confused trying to figure out what insurance you need. Let Pike Insurance help you through the process. Pike Insurance in Minneola and Buckland.
4:27 to play in this first quarter. 32-0. Minneola with the lead here on senior night. A beautiful moon hanging above us. On a pretty nice night, the wind is dying down a little bit, down to about 15 to 20 miles an hour from the 25 it was blowing just a little bit ago. Temperature in the high 80s right now. Not bad for a October evening in southwest Kansas. Usually by now we're starting to cool off considerably, but we're still in the 80s and 90s. Supposed to be 80s again tomorrow, I think. Chance of rain next week, but we've had a lot of rain, and once again we have the headlight on situation. As somebody has their headlights on, now they get them off. Bring it up every week because it happens every single week, it seems. Here's the kick. Be fielded at just shy of the 10-yard line, out across the 15, and then almost to the 20, where the return man's brought down on the far side. And he is slow to get up at the 19-yard line, and Satanta, with only 8 players, cannot afford to have anybody go down. And he does get up, and he'll shake this one off. See, he limps to the sideline. Ball at the 19. Now the officials will get together and discuss things here. They let him get a drink of water. They're going to let him come back in and rejoin the team. And we had a penalty anyway. It was on Minneola. Now mark this one off. And it's going to be a face mask penalty. It looks like, well, they're signaling holding. I don't know. It was a 10-yard penalty on Minneola. So Satanta with the ball. Best field position they've had all day. There's a snap. Salazar with it. Sorry, check that. It was Salazar. He gets across the 30, picks up 1. It'll be second down for the Indians. Approaching 4 minutes to play in this quarter. Probably see some Minneola reserves in the second quarter. Wildcats in control, 32-0. Joy Dean here in Minneola for your Spanx Cafe Game of the Week. Next week we'll be in Montezuma. Travel around the M-Towns. 2 receivers split out to the left, 1 to the right. Wenta will go out of the gun. Turns, flips it to Nahara, and Nahara's going to get wrapped up in the backfield and brought down. It'll be a loss of 5. We'll bring up 3rd down and 14 for the Indians. Clock ticking, 3 minutes to play in this first quarter. Indians looking for their first down of the ball game. Wentz will take the snap. He hands it off near side. It's Salazar. He's breaking tackles, muscles his way out to the 35. Good pickup of 9 yards for the Indians, but it'll bring up 4th down. So Salazar, the best play of the game, and they'll go for it here for the Indians. They'll hand it off, and stumbling and falling at the line of scrimmage is Nahara, who's been hobbling a little bit. And it'll be another turnover on downs this time by the Indians, and the Wildcats will once again start in Satanta territory. 2:21 to play here in this first quarter, 32-0 Minneola. And it looks like Cash Lang and Aldrich and Dennison will be the main backs here. Looks like They're going to shuffle some guys in and out as Levi Lang on the sideline, who started at quarterback. There's a snap. The snap is fumbled by Aldridge. He's wrapped up and he's brought down. It'll be a loss all the way back to the Minneola 39. Loss of 6 by Aldridge. So 2nd down and 16 for the Wildcats. Ball at their own 39, the first time they've snapped the ball in their own territory, offensively or defensively. Send 2 receivers out to the right. Here's the snap. Aldridge back to throw. He's looking deep for Cash Lang, and Lang well defended on the play. It's knocked away. And it'll be 3rd down now, with 1:10 to play in the quarter. Aldridge with the first pass play of the game for the Wildcats. Now they face 3rd down and long. Aldridge will hand it off, and this is Dennison, I believe. As it is, Espinoza, and Espinoza is wrapped up and brought down. So he's knocked out of bounds. He's close to a first down. He needed 16, and he picked up about 14. That'll be 4th down and 2 for the Wildcats. And apparently he didn't get out of bounds, so they did start the clock again. 40 seconds to play in the quarter. Aldridge works out of the gun. And he will run it himself. Now he's looking to pass. Now he's looking to run again. He's got the first down. Cuts it back, still on his feet. And a flag flies as he's brought down. And they're still running the clock over here. So I guess we're mercy ruling early, as the penalty is going to go against Minneola. And time has run out here in the first quarter. So we'll sort it all out, and we'll have our second quarter of action in just a moment. This is your Spikes Cafe Game of the Week right here on Dry River Radio.
Hello everyone, it's me Harrison, and I want to tell you about Spike's Cafe. Have you tried them out yet? If not, then you are missing out. Not only do they have fantastic breakfast and awesome lunch specials, but they also cater and have a food truck. So there is no excuses for not eating Spike's Cafe. They are open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And on Ingles Home Football Friday, they stay open until 6. So go visit them today on Main Street or visit them on Facebook. Spike's Cafe, only in Ingles, Kansas.
Graph Inc. is your printing solution nationwide and the only place I do my printing business. Hello everyone, it's me, Joey Dean. When I need business cards, flyers, banners, or even just graphic design, I call my friends at Graph Inc. They can print you pretty much anything and have it arrive at your door in short order. Scale tickets, carbon sheets, or whatever you need printed. The professionals at Graph Inc. will make sure that you're putting your best foot forward. They're a 24/7 printer too, so don't worry if it's 7 p.m. on a Friday. They will still make sure you're taken care of. Find them online at gigc.us. The only place I trust for my printing needs is Graph Inc.
One quarter in the books. Minneola well in control, 32-0 over Satanta. Here on senior night in Minneola, and the Wildcats have first down and 10 after a big run. A penalty after the fact. Moved them back a little. Or check that. No, I'm sorry. Moved them back. They still had enough for the first down after the penalty. They let the clock, the score clockkeeper is also confused because the White Hat kept telling him to restart the clock even after ball's out of bounds, change of possession and everything. Here's the snap. Aldrich, a little confusion in the backfield. He flips it. It's fumbled, and looks like Minneola is going to retain possession. It'll be a loss on the play, as they're throwing out footballs down here. H has been buried in his comic book. He didn't even see it happening. So 2nd down and long for the Wildcats. Here's the snap, handoff. It's Espinoza around the left side. A flag flies over there. Espinoza, another flag in the backfield. Espinoza still fighting for yardage. He's picked up about 5 before he's brought down. But multiple flags will stop the clock here. And 11:05 to play in the quarter. And we got penalties against Minneola. Now I've given up trying to keep stats at the same time as running the clock and paying attention to what's going on with it, because it's just kind of crazy right now. I'll back things up here. And it remains 2nd down as they mark off the penalty on the Wildcats. 11:05 to play in the quarter. Minneola leading 32-0. So after the penalty, we'll go out of the gun. Aldrich looking downfield, fires it in the flats, connects with Cash Lang, who breaks one tackle but can't get by the second. And he is brought down. And it'll be 3rd down. So 3rd and long for the Wildcats. Ball at the 24 of Satanta. 10:33 and counting to go in this first quarter. Snap is low. Aldrich handles it, though. He's going to run it himself, and he's brought down after a good pickup down to the 14-yard line. So he picks up about 10. We'll bring up 4th down for the Wildcats now, and about 6. Ball at the 14 of Satanta. Indians looking for their first stop of this game. They've had to play Iron Man all night. Just 8 players suited up tonight for Satanta. Cash Lang goes in motion. Aldrich looking for him, fires for him, finds him at the 10. He steps out of bounds at the 9. He's not going to have enough for the first down. I'm not sure Lang knew exactly where he was on the field. He went to cut it up. He steps out. He's a yard short of a first down. Now they've got him pretty good spot, actually. Now look at it here. And they give him the first down. Wow, I thought he stepped out well before. But a generous spot, and then they didn't even bring the sticks over. They just eyeballed it and said first down for the Wildcats. And they start the clock again, even though he went out of bounds. Aldrich will take the snap. Runs the option near side. He's going to cut it back, and he will get knocked down near the goal line. Be at about the 1. It'll be 2nd down and goal for the Wildcats from about a yard out. As the second stringers getting playing time here in this ball game. And there's Satanta guys that are cramping up and playing through it. They're playing through everything right now. This is rough for the Indians. Aldrich carried himself into the end zone for the touchdown. And with 8:34 to play in this quarter, the Wildcats have extended their lead. Go for 2 here. Try to make it 40. Aldrich in there with Espinoza next to him. He's going to look to throw. Fires it, and it is in and out of the hands of a receiver. As that was, I believe that was Braylon Moore who dropped that in the end zone. 38-0 nonetheless. Minneola has this one well in hand. This is Spike's Cafe Game of the Week on Dry River Radio.
Make the best decision you could make for a fun weekend and visit Poor Decisions in Elkhart, Kansas. Open Thursdays from 7 p.m. to midnight and Friday and Saturdays from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Poor Decisions is there to help you unwind after a hard week or escape the kids and in-laws. They host monthly karaoke, live music, special parties, and more. Plus, they have a comfortable outdoor patio where you can take in the evening games. With cold drinks and bar appetizers, Poor Decisions has you covered. Visit them at 820 Border Avenue in Elkhart. The best weekend decision is Poor Decisions.
Minneola leads it 38-0. 8:34 to play in this ball game. They're a touchdown and a 2-point conversion away from the mercy rule at halftime. Still got 8:34 to accomplish that. Scored 32 in the first quarter, so it's definitely doable. They'll kick it off from left to right on your radio. Joey Dean with you in Minneola. Sun is set here in southwest Kansas. The moon is high. It's a nice breezy evening. So they'll kick it off here. And there is the kick. And it'll be fielded, and then knocked down was the up man. And I'm not sure. Looks like it was Salazar. So the Wildcats actually recovered it, they say, on the near side. So Salazar didn't get to it. The Wildcats recovered it. So it was a battle between Salazar and a Wildcat, and the Wildcats get it back. And the clock is ticking away. As they had the ball, they'll just run the clock here. Try to get everybody out of here in decent time. And the Satanta kids who have had to play both sides all night, get them some rest. Snap, Espinoza near side. Espinoza lowers his shoulder, bowls over a defender down to the 24. Pickup of about 7 for Espinoza. Under 8 minutes to play. Wildcats lead at 38-0. They've had their second string in since the last series of the first quarter. Aguilar working out of the gun. He's got Espinoza in the backfield with him. Turns, hands it to him. Espinoza bobbles it a little bit, but gets control. Has the first down at the 10. Stiff arms a man at the 5. He's swung out of bounds. And a flag will stop things at 7:16. And it'll go against Minneola. A face mask against Minneola. So they'll mark this off. They still haven't marked it off. Now they start walking it. We'll mark it all the way back to the 20, which was close to a first down anyway. And they're going to say it's short this time. Not even going to eyeball it. Whatever. They start the clock again. There's a snap. Hand off this time, Espinoza. He's got the first down. Be a pickup of about 4 for him. And down to 7 minutes to play here. The Wildcats a score and a 2-point conversion away from having that mercy rule in their back pocket. Colby and Holcomb. At the end of the first quarter, JB Surge sent us a score update as Holcomb leading Colby 12-0. No real surprise there. Aldrich will keep it this time himself. Spins away from one man at about the 12, but he can't get away from the second. He'll be brought down. They'll bring up second down for the Wildcats. Pickup of about 5. They'll mark the ball at about the 12 of Satanta. Minneola has just imposed their will in this game on the outmatched Indians. Aldrich hands it off. Espinoza around the left side. He's going to be in a foot race for the goal line, and he is in. Touchdown, Wildcats. As Minneola strikes again with 5:50 to play. And they'll go for 2. And try to get to that 45-point mark. So they'll spread things out here. Receiver to each side. 2 actually. No, now he's going to go back into the interior. So receiver to each side for Aldrich with Cash Lang in the backfield with it. Turns, hands it off to Lang. He's going to cut it up, fumbles the football, and he's not going to get the 2-point conversion, and we're going to be stuck at 44. 5:50 to play in the first half. It's 44-0, Minneola. This is your Spikes Cafe Game of the Week on Dry River Radio.
You may not know this yet, but your weekend breakfast spot is about to be the same place you take the family out of an evening. That's right, we're talking about Golden Corral, the same buffet that serves steak, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and everything else you love. Transforms on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings from 8 to 11 to the best breakfast buffet around. Omelet station, hash browns, breakfast casserole, waffles, cinnamon rolls, biscuits, and gravy. Oh man, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Of course, you can visit Golden Corral all week long, and you should. But if you really want to get your day going, you want to stop in for breakfast at Golden Corral Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning, or go to goldencorral.com and order GC on the go anytime. Golden Corral, 1727 East Kansas Plaza in Garden City.
$5:50 to play. What's probably the game. 44-0. Had Minneola gotten one of their last 2 extra points, they'd be at 45, and we'd all just be waiting out the clock. But Minneola has to score at least one more time, and we're still waiting on the Satanta Indians to take the field here for the kickoff. Minneola kicked it onside last time. They got it. Got the score they needed, but didn't get the 2-point conversion. So we'll see what they decide to do here. As they line up. Satanta has not gotten a first down in this game. And they'll kick this one away. And it'll bounce and keep rolling and go out of bounds. So it goes out of bounds at about the 7, it looks like. Maybe closer to the 6. And so Satanta will have the ball. And they just got to mark it here to the officials. And they're discussing with the Indians on the far sideline how they want to play this. And they're going to take it at the 25, it looks like. Make it to 30. Make it to 35. So they'll give it to him at the 35-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Satanta. Great field position for the Indians. Let's see if they can do something with it here against the second string of Minneola. And they've restarted the clock again. Five and a half to play. Wenta will flip it. And it's a halfback pass, and the man was there. He just didn't look up in time. So it'll be second down for the Indians after the pass from Nahara. $44-0 Minneola. Out of the gun is Wenta. Now flags will fly and blow the play dead. And it'll be a false start on the Indians. So that'll back them up. As trying to keep up with the clock here. There's the snap, and they'll throw this one. Wide open is Nahara, and it goes in and out of his hands. He was wide open with the first down, aligned with the first down marker. He's not able to haul it in, and it'll be third down and 15 for the Indians. 4 minutes to play in this one. That is if Minneola can get just one more point. And now a timeout going to be called by Satanta. We'll take one as well. 3:53 to play in this first half. Spike's Cafe Game of the Week right here on Dry River Radio.
Pike Insurance is an independent insurance agency. What does that mean? Well, they represent many different companies, which gives you the ability to choose the best carrier for your insurance needs. They strive to educate you on the best options available to you. Pike Insurance has a Buckland location at 120 North Main, as well as a location in Minneola at 201 South Main, or you can find them at pikeinsuranceKansas.com. Don't get confused trying to figure out what insurance you need. Let Pike Insurance help you through the process. Pike Insurance in Minneola and Buckland.
Big thank you to Pike Insurance for being a sponsor of tonight's ball game with locations in Buckland and Minneola. Visit Pike Insurance for all your insurance needs. Third down and 15 for the Indians. Ball at their own 30-yard line. 3:53 to play in this first half. 44-0 in favor of Minneola. There's a snap. And Wente in trouble immediately. Throws it near side, and it's going to be dropped by his receiver. As he was targeting Javi Uridiqui. Will bring up fourth down for the Indians. 3:37 and counting to go. So we've had a running clock since the end of the first quarter, basically. Satanta will punt it away here. They've fumbled a snap on a punt. They've had a punt blocked. They've had a shanked punt as well. This one they'll get off. It's a line drive, and it's fielded just about the 27, out across the 30 to 32. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Wildcats there. So the Wildcats under 3 to play. Just need one score. And they'll be above the 45-point mark, and this thing will mercifully end at halftime. Otherwise, we'll all have to sit through halftime and wait for them to score in the second half. 44 to nothing. Aldrich in the gun, takes the snap, hands it off near side, Cash Lane. Now he's going to stutter step, fight his way to the sideline where he's knocked out. Picks up about 1. Check that. Where they mark it is right at the line of scrimmage, so no gain. Second down and 10. Aldrich once again in the gun with Lang in the backfield with him. He's got a receiver split out to each side. There's the snap. Handoff. Nope, check that. He faked the handoff. Aldrich stiff arms one man, then he's hit and brought down. He's going to lose a yard. It'll be third down and 11 for the Wildcats with 1:33 and counting to go in this first half. Now we're going to have a timeout called by Satanta. 1:24 to play in this first half. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. It's your Spikes Cafe Game of the Week. Minneola leads 44-0 on Dry River Radio.
Hello everyone, it's me Harrison, and I want to tell you about Spike's Cafe. Have you tried them out yet? If not, then you are missing out. Not only do they have fantastic breakfast and awesome lunch specials, but they also cater and have a food truck. So there is no excuses for not eating Spike's Cafe. They are open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And on Ingles Home Football Friday, they stay open until 6. So go visit them today on Main Street or visit them on Facebook. Spike's Cafe, only in Ingles, Kansas.
Minneola leads 44-0, 1:24 to play in this first half. They're facing a third down and long. Where the football's marked, it's 3rd and 11. Where the down marker is, it's 3rd and 9.5. There's big discrepancy. I'm looking right down the line here. So 3rd and 11 is what it really is. Aldrich takes the snap. He's back to throw. He's got a man open. Throws it for him, and somehow that was caught. What a catch by, and now, of course, another flag. Was making the catch was Michael Klotz. We'll see what the foul is here. It's going to be a penalty on Satanta, so they'll decline it. The Wildcats will have the ball first down and 10. So first down and 10 for the Wildcats. They just need one score before the half. Aldrich turns, hands it off, and right up the middle, plenty of room to run is Cash Lang. He's going to outrun everybody. He's going to take it to the house, and the Wildcats will score with 1:05 to play here in this first half, and what's going to turn out to be the game, barring a Satanta score of some sort. Slang runs that one in from 30 yards out. And we will have a very short post game, actually. We'll take our commercial break probably after our post-game wrap and get out of here in quick order tonight. Aldrich will pitch it near side as Cash Lang fighting his way forward, breaking tackles. He's going to get in for the 2-point conversion. And that'll make it 52 to nothing in favor of the Minneola Wildcats. We'll take one more break, come back and wrap this one up with the final minute and a half. This is your Spikes Cafe Game of the Week right here on Dry River Radio.
Pike Insurance is an independent insurance agency. What does that mean? Well, they represent many different companies, which gives you the ability to choose the best carrier for your insurance needs. They strive to educate you on the best options available to you. Pike Insurance has a Buckland location at 120 North Main, as well as a location in Minneola at 201 South Main, or you can find them at pikeinsuranceKansas.com. Don't get confused trying to figure out what insurance you need. Let Pike Insurance help you through the process. Pike Insurance in Minneola and Buckland.
Minneola leads this one 52 to nothing over Satanta. And they restarted the clock as they'll kick this one off, and we'll let this ball game run out. Minneola dominated this one. Satanta didn't even have a first down. It is important to note Satanta only had 8 players suited up tonight, so the odds were already stacked against the Indians. Dennison will kick this one off, and he kicks it near side, and it'll be picked up at the 15 and then knocked down at the 16 was the return man. 20 seconds to play on the clock here in-house. Satanta will have first and 10, but I don't even think they're going to snap it here, as it looks like we're going to let this one run out, and the Minneola Wildcats are going to move to 4-1 on the year. Satanta Indians will drop to 0-5, and more importantly, Minneola will take a commanding lead in this district, an already depleted district, 7 in 8-man Division II. So Minneola wins this one 52 to nothing over the Satanta Indians. That'll do it for us tonight, really, because there's not much to go over stat-wise. I wasn't able to keep stats the whole game because I had to take over camera duties, so unfortunately, I don't have a lot of stats for you, but do want to thank all of our sponsors, including Golden Corral at 1727 East Kansas Plaza in Garden City, AAA Pawn and Armory at 132 West Kansas in Garden City. Also want to thank our friends at Poor Decisions in Elkhart and Graph Inc. nationwide at gigc.us. Of course, Bank 7 in Montezuma. And let's see, I'll make sure I'm not missing any way. Spike Insurance in Buckland and Minneola, and of course our title sponsor, Spikes Cafe. That'll do it for us tonight. 52 to nothing. The Wildcats defeat the Indians. This has been your Spikes Cafe Game of the Week right here on Dry River Radio. Have a great night, everyone.
Hello everyone, it's me Harrison, and I want to tell you about Spike's Cafe. Have you tried them out yet? If not, then you are missing out. Not only do they have fantastic breakfast and awesome lunch specials, but they also cater and have a food truck. So there is no excuses for not eating Spike's Cafe. They are open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And on Ingles Home Football Friday, they stay open until 6. So go visit them today on Main Street or visit them on Facebook. Spike's Cafe, only in Ingles, Kansas.
Graph Inc. is your printing solution nationwide and the only place I do my printing business. Hello everyone, it's me, Joey Dean. When I need business cards, flyers, banners, or even just graphic design, I call my friends at Graph Inc. They can print you pretty much anything and have it arrive at your door in short order. Scale tickets, carbon sheets, or whatever you need printed. The professionals at Graph Inc. will make sure that you're putting your best foot forward. They're a 24/7 printer too, so don't worry if it's 7 p.m. on a Friday. They will still make sure you're taken care of. Find them online at gigc.us. The only place I trust for my printing needs is Graph Inc.
Make the best decision you could make for a fun weekend and visit Poor Decisions in Elkhart, Kansas. Open Thursdays from 7 p.m. to midnight and Friday and Saturdays from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Poor Decisions is there to help you unwind after a hard week or escape the kids and in-laws. They host monthly karaoke, live music, special parties, and more. Plus, they have a comfortable outdoor patio where you can take in the evening games. With cold drinks and bar appetizers, Poor Decisions has you covered. Visit them at 820 Border Avenue in Elkhart. The best weekend decision is Poor Decisions.
At Bank 7, they believe that if you help build a stronger community, you build a stronger bank. They're committed to acting with the highest level of integrity in everything they do and in every relationship with their customers. Whether you want a one-on-one relationship with your banker or 24/7 mobile banking access, Bank 7 in Montezuma or Copeland is there for you. For more info, visit bank7.com. Bank 7, their best investment is you. Member FDIC. Bank 7 is a proud supporter of the South Gray Rebels.
You may not know this yet, but your weekend breakfast spot is about to be the same place you take the family out of an evening. That's right, we're talking about Golden Corral, the same buffet that serves steak, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and everything else you love. Transforms on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings from 8 to 11 to the best breakfast buffet around. Omelet station, hash browns, breakfast casserole, waffles, cinnamon rolls, biscuits, and gravy. Oh man, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Of course, you can visit Golden Corral all week long, and you should. But if you really want to get your day going, you want to stop in for breakfast at Golden Corral Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning, or go to goldencorral.com and order GC on the go anytime. Golden Corral, 1727 East Kansas Plaza in Garden City.
If you need a place to cash your paycheck or are looking for a little extra cash, stop by AAA Pawn and Armory. AAA Pawn and Armory has a wide selection of slightly used items such as TVs, guitars, golf clubs, tools, jewelry, and more. They also have a large inventory of rifles, shotguns, and handguns, as well as ammo in stock. So whether you are looking for your next firearm, TV, or other item, or you just need to cash a check or pawn something for a little extra money, don't go anywhere but AAA Pawn and Armory, 132 West Kansas Avenue in Garden City.
Pike Insurance is an independent insurance agency. What does that mean? Well, they represent many different companies, which gives you the ability to choose the best carrier for your insurance needs. They strive to educate you on the best options available to you. Pike Insurance has a Buckland location at 120 North Main, as well as a location in Minneola at 201 South Main, or you can find them at pikeinsuranceKansas.com. Don't get confused trying to figure out what insurance you need. Let Pike Insurance help you through the process. Pike Insurance in Minneola and Buckland.
This has been the Spikes Cafe Game of the Week on Dry River Radio. If you missed today's game, don't worry, we have it archived on our website at www.dryriverservices.com. See you again next week for some more hard-hitting high school football action